everybody. Remember this little demo drawing? I thought I would fill it in with pen and ink and see how it turns out. I got this idea, I go with my sixth sense, and that was to kind of refine this box a little bit, make it a little more square than it is, and I'm going to incorporate a little bit of Zen Doodle design into this artwork. You know how Audubon, you buy their books and they do the particular species of bird or plant or animal in a square, and then on the outside they have details of the same species or variety? Well, I'm going to kind of play with this and do the same thing. Only I'm going to come in and I want to put a Zen Doodle pattern on the outside of the square. Now for the moment, I am just drawing the aura. I do not know how I'm going to develop the aura, if I'm going to develop it at all. I might just want to leave it plain. Don't know yet. Bring this up. Extend those leaves up. Here's my little verve again. I can't stand it. I have to do this. Put that one behind. And you know, you can kind of be squiggly with this line because it's got like sections in it. And it's okay to do that. To the squiggly line. Now the wonderful thing about doing this in pencil is you already know if a leaf is going to go over the top or it's going to go underneath. These are pretty amazing when I was studying these. It's such delicate little branches that are holding these big heavy peaches. Just amazing. But that's tough. Those are little tough stems too. Okay, there we go. You know, it's funny, at the end where the leaves kind of come to the end of the stem kind of relaxes and gets kind of curly-Q-ish like that. Now I don't worry about if this is really technical because, like I've said before, I am not a botanist. So I'm kind of flowing All I'm doing is flowing my design. You can do some really fancy drawings with simple shapes and forms. This is the one thing that Zen Doodle did bring out for the artists to realize. I want to go ahead and finish this up to the box. Come down. There is a saying that if the teacher is not learning from their student, they're not a good teacher. And I believe that the peaches that are posing for me are my students who are teaching me I can keep everything simple. I sometimes kind of lift the pen a little and kind of let the imagination take over. Love doing these leaves. They're so easy. And look how fast this goes. I find it interesting sometimes when I'm drawing, I get really impatient to get to the completed thing. Then I have like an aha moment and then, oh, we've got to move on to the next thing. So it's not a very long-lasting feeling. As you draw along, your confidence builds. And I'm talking about in a single drawing. All of a sudden you get more relaxed and you just know it's going to work out. So you're not as stiff as when you first start out. You got to kind of let that flow start itself, and it will. Once you know that this is all going to work out. I'm saving the peaches for last. I don't know if that goes like that or not, but I want it to. So there you go. Peaches are pretty round. And looking at them on the tree, I go, wow, they are really round, round, round. You see how fast this went? Bring that up a little bit. It was starting, all the lines were starting to run together. There we go. There's my peaches. what do I want to do with this? I don't think I want to do anything. Now, off to the side, when I originally did this drawing for you, I did some illustrations on the side. I'm going to turn this into kind of a botanical illustration. And you know, the only thing I'm lacking here is to put this in Latin. I'm being a pseudo-scientist here. I was illustrating how simple this can be for you to draw. Wow. I'm going to move this, and here I illustrated the simple designs. There's a little stem for that. I think I'll put a little shaft on that. Sometimes when you buy peaches in the store, that's still there. And interestingly enough, that looks more like an apricot, doesn't it? Oh well. And I'm illustrating how the stem can look. It can be wiggly lines because it's got rough bark on it. Fruit trees have very rough bark on them. There we go. I'll just put that in behind. Okay. Now, the only thing I'm lacking is the Latin name, which I should probably write down here. Thank you for coming to my studio, and I hope that you'll try this drawing. Do a screenshot again, print it out, copy it. The more you practice copying other people's work, the more confident you're going to become. When you're copying other people's work, you just don't claim it for yourself, and you don't try to sell it. Okay, until the next time, thank you so much.